After 4 weeks of playing patsy to the offense, the defense finally caught up and managed to get off some dazzling shots of its own. Last Sunday, 9 teams scored only 1 touchdown, and 3 teams couldn't score any. There were more turnovers, fumbles, and interceptions than any week so far. And for most receivers and quarterbacks, it was not a day they would care to remember. Defenses were just as rough on running backs, as only 4 men in the entire league gained over 100 yards rushing. If I got hit this hard every week, I'd be 3 feet tall and sing soprano, said running back Don Nottingham, who is only 3 feet tall, but he is a baritone. All in all, it was one of those Sundays where you felt like applauding a ball carrier who made it through the scrimmage line without having his headgear pressed into the size of a peanut. Although for the majority of spectators, defense is the uncomplicated art of chasing people and knocking them down, there is a little more to it than that. For instance, if you're a Houston Oilers fan, you'll see in your program a new position, MG. It stands for middle guard, and it's played by number 78, Curly Culp. As the name implies, Culp is the middleman in a 3-man rush line, and he lines up opposite the center. Traditionally, teams hide their weakest blocker at center, where his major task is to help out the guards on double-team blocks. But with the middle guard playing on his nose, the center is now forced into a difficult one-on-one situation with a big, agile tackle like Culp. This new defensive alignment has proved so successful that Houston leads the league in defense against the run and also in quarterback sacks. With Culp at middle guard, the Oilers have won 10 of their last 13 games. And last Sunday, their defense limited the NFC's leading scorers, the Washington Redskins, to a single touchdown. The New England Patriots use the 3-man front, and their middle guard is Ray Hamilton, number 71. Hamilton, like Culp, is the central figure of his defense and is usually the first man to disrupt the passing pocket. Unlike Culp, however, Hamilton is not listed as a middle guard, but rather NT, for nose tackle. The Patriots call their defense the 3-4, 3 down linemen surrounded by 4 standing linebackers with Ray Hamilton as the nose tackle.
It could be pretty effective both ways, the 3-4 defense. The way the Patriots use it is basically a run-oriented defense because we use a lot of pursuit in the defense. But also last year we were one of the teams that had the most sacks, against the passer also. So it can be pretty effective both ways.
Last Sunday, the Patriots' corner linebacker Steve Zabel, number 54, single-handedly demolished the Baltimore Colts running game by slanting in from his outside position on the 3-4. Time after time, Zabel sliced into the Colt backfield on a sharp pursuit angle and caught the ball carrier at the scrimmage line. Vrabel's successful blitzes prompted a similar strategy by Baltimore's linebackers. But the Patriots quarterback Jim Plunkett beat their blitz with a quick pitch out to Andy Johnson, who outraced the Colts to the sideline, then dashed upfield for 66 yards. Johnson's touchdown clinched New England's first victory of the year, 21-10.